Welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. Let's hoop it up with San Bernardino Valley College. The men's basketball team undefeated right now in the Inland Empire Athletic Conference and looking to keep it that way, going on the road to Copper Mountain out in the Joshua Tree area. It was all Wolverines in this one, and they would win by 30. 82-52 would be the final score, meaning the Wolverines have now won 11 games in a row. They are 18-5 overall, and maybe more importantly, 11-0 now in the Inland Empire Athletic Conference, and they're averaging about 86 points per game. The Wolverines are on a roll. They're going to play at College of the Desert this upcoming Saturday to try to stay undefeated in conference play as they're getting closer to an outright conference championship again, winning on the road at Copper Mountain 82-52, the final score. Big win for the Wolverines. Now let's go to SBVC baseball. Now for the Wolverines, they opened the season with several games on the road, and SBVC going 0-4 on the road, but they got to come back home, try to get their first win of the season. Let's take you out to SBVC. The Wolverines and those home whites taking on Rio Hondo from Arcadia in the home opener. So a lot of pomp and circumstance, a good-sized crowd out there for the first home game of the season, trying to get their first win of the year, too. Pitcher David Kabatsu gets the K there, the pride of Beaumont High School, getting the home opening start for the Wolverines. He struck out 2 batters in that first inning. Jeremiah Acosta led off the bottom half of the first with a triple. He would come around to score when Kanan Risley hits the single up the middle, and in comes Acosta, 1-0, Wolverines in front. And then our camera guy was shooting the Wolverines dugout when Christian Leos, the pride of Cajon High School, belts this one deep to left field. Risley scores on the play. Leos the double, and SBVC takes a 2-0 lead. So how about a great start for the Wolverines against Rio Hondo in the home opener? A couple early runs to back Kabatsu, who started off great. The first 5 innings for Kabatsu, he was throwing a no-hitter. There was a strikeout there for Kabatsu, and then later more from SBVC trying to provide more offensive insurance. Acosta at the plate. He's got a runner on second, so runner in scoring position, and Acosta delivers. The single here through the hole past the shortstop to left field. Devin Mahoney comes around and scores, and it's 4-0 SBVC. So a great start offensively early here for SBVC, and as I mentioned, Kabatsu had a no-hitter after 5 innings. So he took a no-no into the 6th, but that's when the wheels fell off for SBVC. Rio Hondo would score 8 runs in the 6th inning, and they go on to beat San Bernardino Valley College by a final score of 18-6. So now the Wolverines are 0-5 on the season, still trying to get their first win of the year. All right, from SBVC baseball, the high school baseball season is right around the corner. In fact, some teams will be playing their first games, regular season games of the year, just next week. And for the Aquinas Falcons, it's already being set up to be a huge year. Now, they do national rankings, and Aquinas comes in at number 37 in the entire nation, and they have been selected to play in the National High School Invitational. Now, there is no national championship tournament for high school baseball, but this is the closest thing. It's invite only. Only 4 teams from California were invited for this. Aquinas has played in this before back in 2023, and they were invited back this year. There's only a total of 16 teams from across the country, 4 from the state of California, and Aquinas will be there in late March at the headquarters for USA Baseball in North Carolina to play in the National High School Invitational. They were also asked to play in the Boris Classic, which is basically your state tournament championship. So Aquinas playing in 2, probably the most 2 prestigious high school baseball tournaments this season. And again, they're nationally ranked going into the year. So expectations very high for the Aquinas Falcons this year. Now, with the start of the high school baseball season, it's almost time for professional baseball here in the city of San Bernardino. And there's going to be a lot of changes for the Inland Empire 66ers of the California League coming up this year. In fact, one of them is a new skipper, right? A manager for the upcoming year, a whole new coaching staff. Luis Caballero will be your manager for the Sixers this upcoming season. He was the manager of the Modesto Nuts last year. Now the Nuts have moved down their franchise to Inland Empire, to San Bernardino. The Sixers will open up their season on April 7th against the new team, the Ontario Tower Buzzers. So they will host Ontario in opening week. That's April 7th out there at San Manuel Stadium right here in San Bernardino. Now you'll notice the colors too on Coach Caballero's uniform. Those are Seattle Mariners colors because the Sixers are now an affiliate of the Seattle Mariners. Well, just like they used to be the Mariners affiliate about 30 years ago, close to 30 years ago when King Griffey Jr. was playing for the Seattle Mariners. Now, during that time, I guess they had a mascot. I was not around, but they had a mascot, and they called it the Spirit Bug, I think. And the 66ers posted this on social media, and it's too cool not to share. Apparently, the bug is coming back. They'll be the Spirit. Remember, like the old Spirit from the Seattle Mariners? There's the bug. And I guess they're saying his spirit, I remember playoff, the Spirit baseball team is coming back. So that was a quick look at one of the new mascots. I'm assuming Slick is still going to be out there at San Manuel Stadium, and Bernie too, but they are bringing back the Spirit Bug. Now, that was the video they put on social media, but I had to dig up an old baseball card. That's what the Spirit Bug looked like when they played at Viscalini Field, and they were an affiliate of the Seattle Mariners. So it's very similar to what they used to have, and apparently, based on that social media post by the Sixers, it is coming back. So they are hearkening back to their tradition, their legacy back when they were the San Bernardino Spirit about 30 years ago. So that's going to be a lot of fun out there. And again, April 7th, right around the corner for 66ers baseball. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG. My name is Pep Fernandez. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.